Excuse us while we go through that, but for your safety, please listen, and we'll do that. First, let me take this off. Our location is Mundy Miracle Commons, 1286 West Hill Road, Flint, Michigan, 48507. Incident command will be Raphael Turner. Raphael. If you have any issues you need to let Raphael know about ahead of time, you want to do that privately. His phone number is area code 517-245-3575 if you have any issues that need his attention in the event of an emergency. Our exit and assembly will be out towards the parking lot right here. In the unlikely event on this beautiful day that we need to shelter in place, we will use the bathrooms here inside the structure. We'll have to get a little cozy with this crowd, but that's where we'll shelter. Our security command that we can also call is listed here, 800-760-3295 for Consumers Energy team members. Our emergency responder will be myself, Kyle McCree. Dialing 911 will be Merv Webb. The CPR first aid, we had this listed as Raphael and I doing it but this along with AED will be handled by the good folks in MedStar who are here. We're gonna let the professionals handle any medical emergencies. The fire extinguisher is inside the pavilion, and can I get Gabe Paletti to be responsible for getting that for us? Hazards are high winds, and then of course, if you come up front for speakers, be mindful of the cords from the television cameras. In the event of an active shooter, we will run, hide, fight, tell, and silence our phones. And so with that, I have the pleasure of turning this program over to my good friend, colleague, and someone I've known for 30 years since high school, Raphael Turner, our Community First Manager for Genesee and Shiawassee counties.
Thank you, Kyle, and thank you everyone for being here. It's so refreshing to see all of our community partners here this morning for this great announcement of this check presentation and grant that will happen for Mundy Miracle Commons. And so, just so excited about it. Before we get into our program, we'll go a little off script. And we're going to have, we have some of our elected officials here. Tanya, I will let you handle our locally elected officials and folks that are on your board when you come up for those recognitions. But we'll start with a few remarks, and we'll start with Representative Jasper Martis.
Thank you so much, Raphael, and just wanted to acknowledge the important work that you're doing for a company that goes all across the state, but you know, for you, your roots go back to Genesee County, and really, really appreciate that. So I just want to be here to thank Consumers Energy for this awesome partnership on behalf of Mundy Township. And when you look at the folks who are in the crowd today, it really shows how a community like Genesee County can succeed. You know, I'm talking on behalf of the state government. We're going to have people from the county government, local government. We have folks from education, from organized labor, so many different folks in the crowd, and that's how a community succeeds. You know, when you look at the renaissance a lot of the cities in Michigan are experiencing, whether it's Flint, whether it's Detroit, whether it's other communities, it's not because one level of government is accomplishing that alone. It's not because of one organization. It's bringing together the philanthropic partners. It's bringing together the companies that are really willing to make community investments. It's making sure that all levels of government are working together. So today is not just a celebration of this awesome project going into Mundy Township. It's also an acknowledgement that as we're charting a path forward for Genesee County and really for our state more broadly, it's making sure as many people are at the table as possible. Whether it's our local school districts, whether it's organized labor, whether it's any and all levels of government, we're only going to succeed if as many of us are at the table as possible. So I just want to thank Consumers Energy for making this tremendous investment and really being good stewards of communities like ours. So, you know, Kyle and Raphael have been excellent advocates for Genesee County when it comes to where consumers is going to make investments. And I think that shows the importance of communities like Genesee County having folks in the room, seats at the table, and just want to congratulate the folks here at Mundy Township for securing this amazing investment. And I know that there's plenty of more excellent investments for Genesee County right around the corner. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Representative Martis, and thank you for your service to this community as well. As we move forward in our program, we are also pleased to have the County Commissioner. We are in your district, Dr. Beverly Brown, and we'd like to ask you to come up to the mic and say a few words, if you would.
Thank you, Raphael, and I want to thank Kyle and everyone from Consumers Energy. You know, projects like this are often a marathon. It's not a sprint. And so it takes a long time to get to the point where we are today. And along the way, there are many players that step up and make sure that things get done. And so I would love to thank the local folks here. Township Supervisor Tanya Ketzler, Chad Young, they've both done phenomenal things to help get this project running and off the ground and really help it come to fruition. And so we all know that collaboration is the secret sauce to making things happen, right? And so we're happy at the county level, at the Genesee County level, to have contributed about $250,000 to help get this project going too. And now we have Consumers Energy stepping up to do almost the identical same thing. And so thank you for the $250,000, Consumers Energy. We are super, super excited about what this is going to do for young people in the community and the people that really want to take advantage of baseball and sports and camaraderie. So on behalf of the Genesee County Board of Commissioners, and again, thank you to Consumers Energy for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, Commissioner Brown. And so we can get into our program here. As you can see, if you have a program with you under remarks, it says Catherine Wilson, who is our Secretary Treasurer for the Consumers Energy Foundation. Unfortunately, she had a mishap. She's okay, so we're about safety with our company. So first and foremost, she's safe and sound, but she had an issue with that, would not allow her to be here today. So I will speak on behalf of the Consumers Energy Foundation. And again, I just see so many friends and partners, obviously for Mundy Township, Tanya Ketzler, Supervisor Ketzler, Chad, the great staff here that put together just a wonderful application to make this happen, to bring resources to the Miracle Commons has just been nothing short of amazing. I also see partners from the GISD who are here that are doing programs with the Miracle Commons. Other business partners from the Flint and Genesee Chamber and the Economic Development Alliance. I see SCAF. If I forget your name, blame it on my mind and not on my heart. But so many great community resources that have come together to make this day happen. So I'll briefly go into my remarks, and then I'll be followed by my coworker, Mervyn Webb, who is our Senior Inclusion Champion for Consumers Energy. And then last but not least, we'll hear from Tanya Ketzler, our supervisor, and then we'll prepare for some networking and tours afterwards if that works for everyone. So moving in, I just want to say good morning again. So happy to be here. I'm so excited with what's being celebrated here today. This is something very special that comes to mind when we think about the Miracle Commons. At the Consumers Energy Foundation, we empower our communities that we work with by supporting organizations that advance the triple bottom line that we believe in, which is people, planet, and Michigan's prosperity. We are dedicated to ensuring that businesses and communities grow all over Michigan, and we want to make sure that they have the access to world-class cultural resources like the park that we stand in today. One of the ways that we show our commitment and care to community is through our foundation and the Consumer Energy Foundation's Prosperity Award, which supports neighborhood revitalization, arts and culture, and many different efforts across the state. The interest in this year's program, we had a very high interest, and I was just blown away by the quality and the diversity of projects that were submitted. In all, we received 90 letters of intent for the Prosperity Award this year. That was trimmed down through the review committee to 12 amazing grant applications from organizations all across Michigan that went forward for this award. We are here today to announce that Mundy Township, as the recipient of this year's $250,000 Prosperity Award. Let's give them a round of applause. This grant will help bring to life a universal design and accessible amphitheater at the Miracle Commons Park, a beacon of inclusivity, and the largest barrier-free park in the state of Michigan, right here in Mundy Township. This new amphitheater will provide a space for music and theater performance, and enhancing the cultural landscape of the township, and working together with community partners like the Disability Network of Genesee County to ensure that the aspects of the stage are accessible and meet all the sensory needs that it needs to have that standard to meet. It will also do more on this stage, that it will be a place where families and friends and children can come and make memories and do great things in the space to really enjoy the space regardless of your ability. We can have the experience of joy of live performances right here in the park because of the great work of so many of partners that are assembled here today. So, in closing, we just want to say we look forward to seeing all the positive impact that the theater and the stage will bring to the community. We want to again just congratulate the township for just an awesome application and bringing this asset forward for your community. And again, we just believe in people, planet, and Michigan's prosperity. And on behalf of Consumers Energy, we want to be right here alongside you as we move forward and make great memories here in the park. So thank you. So at this time, I'll call Mervyn Webb, our Senior Inclusion Champion, to have a few remarks on behalf of Consumers Energy. Thanks, Merv.
Excuse me, I can make a few adjustments here. You know, I'm 6 feet tall, so I don't know. I gotta make a few adjustments. Oh, man. We about equity out here. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to you all. For those who don't know me, my name is Mervyn Webb, and I am a senior DE&I consultant with Consumers Energy, which we like to call an inclusion champion. My role in diversity, equity, and inclusion is to provide the best practices for employees, departments, and external partners to help embed DE&I into our 3 culture pillars: our culture, our talent, and our processes. I'm also co-founder of our Business Employee Resource Group, Capable, which is an ERG for people with disabilities. I was responsible also to bring Project Search into the company, and I'm proud to say currently that we are the only utility in the nation participating in this program, and I had the privilege and I had the awesome privilege to be their business liaison. Today, I want to focus on one key element in DE&I, and that is equity. As an inclusion champion, part of my job is to lead our DE&I awareness training. And one of the topics that we talk about is equality versus equity. For those who don't know, maybe you do know, equality is sameness, to give everybody what they need, the exact same thing, no matter the needs of the person or the size of the person. Equity is fairness, it's giving everybody what they need according to their size or whatever ability that they have. Recognizing and addressing everybody's individual needs. What we are celebrating today is equity in action. It's not just offering everyone the same opportunity. It's about tailoring our approach to ensure every person, no matter their abilities, has what they need to survive. This aligns with what we strive for in DE&I, not just sameness, but fairness for the 80,000 people with disabilities in Genesee County. Our Capable mission is to remove barriers, open minds, and create pathways for meaningful work for employees of all abilities. But this new amphitheater, if I pronounce that right, is a powerful extension of that mission. Although it may not be about work, it's about creating meaningful experiences, a space where people of all abilities can enjoy entertainment and participate in various activities without worry or exclusion. Mundy Township, if I pronounced that right, has shown itself a worthy recipient of the Prosperity Grant, demonstrating how DE&I can be successful embedded in the community's culture, from the planning process to the use of local talent. The project reflects on the importance Oh, man. The importance of inclusion at every stage. As Raphael mentioned earlier, our foundation is committed to supporting organizations aligned with our triple bottom line: people, planet, and prosperity. On behalf of the DE&I team and the Capable Business Employee Resource Group, I want to congratulate and thank everyone involved in this project for creating a space that embodies both equality and equity, a place where people of all abilities can come together, enjoy, and participate fully. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Merv, for your wonderful words this morning. So now, also, are there any other elected officials that are not local elected officials that are here that I missed? Just want to make sure that I did not miss you and for coming out. So thank you. So also just want to acknowledge Kiana Towns from Senator John Cherry's office. If we can give her a round of applause. And also Karma Lewis from United States Congressman Dan Kilde's office. I saw Karma here. Yep. Thank you for your support. So we will hear now from our township supervisor, Tanya Kessler. And while you come up, I'll give you the big check presentation before you make your remarks. We'll do it after. So you can take this right to the bank and cash this. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Aren't we a cute couple?
Yes. Yay. All right.
Good morning. When a child can hardly stand and they hear music, they begin to laugh and dance. Before a child can express themselves in words, they'll giggle and draw. Sayings ingrained in our language and mores like a wild goose chase were first spoken in Romeo and Juliet by Shakespeare. What kind of civilization would we be without arts? Mundy Township citizens, board, and staff cannot thank Consumers Energy Foundation enough for seeing our vision and wanting to leave their footprint here in the Commons. Consumers Energy Foundation, I'm so old I still say Consumers Power. Consumers Energy Foundation understood the concept of an area for all people of all ages and all abilities, need a place to play, dream, and enjoy nature. We've begun engineering our concept stage with disability access for actors, and the committee has started to establish programs for in the spring. I've talked to Flint Institute of Music and others who would like to have concerts here on our food truck nights. So you could come, grab a meal, take a blanket, listen to the music, and enjoy the summer. There will be ample room for children of all ages to dance. We're hoping that the natural amphitheater will be used by many groups in the area. All are welcome, especially our 5 school districts in Mundy Township. The cultural asset will be nestled among others. Just past the ball field on the south side of the path will be our Senior and Enrichment Center with permanent art gallery and art classes. We also hope to host small musical events there. Over here we have our Japanese garden and our meditation center, which will be expanded in the spring. And we are so proud that Consumers Energy Foundation will be our first major cultural sponsor. Other things in the weeds waiting for foundation dollars are bocce ball, pickleball, and horseshoe courts with histories of their origins. We have a playscape for all children that we're going to build, a couple more little libraries, and our lighthouse. Learning, inclusion, growth, health, and training center. Think anything for the body to be better will be in that facility. Our friends at GISD very soon will be opening our concession stand for an on-the-job training center and many, many more. Special Olympics and the Exceptional Heroes has already said they'd like to be in our lighthouse. We're looking for other organizations with like a mindset that would like to be there also. We're going to start engineering that facility in January. Thank you to our board and staff. I see, and you're going to have to help me out here, Deborah Ridley, our trustee, our future treasurer, Danelle Barker, Denny Owens, our treasurer. Anybody else I forgot? And Chad, you let everybody know who you are. And we wouldn't be doing what we do without Linda Davies Kurtzy, who is our grant writer. She's so tired of me calling her saying, I need money for, I need money for. Anyone here who has gifted, been part of gifting, or worked on a project anywhere in this 100 acres, please raise your hand. Hi, there you go. This is what happens when a community is all pulling in the same direction. Now, this is where I do my commercial. If you'd like to leave a footprint here at the Commons, come and talk to me, and I will try to make your dream into a reality here on the property. I've got a couple ideas for a really tall guy in the back over here that I need to sit down and talk to him about. And I'd like you all, thank you for being here. Corey Jarbo, you didn't get recognized. Do we have any other staff here? Corey is the facility manager. He's the one that keeps telling me, no, you can't put that there. No, you can't do that. But we finally work it out. And thank you for all of you for being here. Thank you for Consumers Energy Foundation. And now, to quote a very great movie, pretty soon we'll be hearing The Sound of Music.
All right, so yeah, again, thank you everyone for coming out. Just a few more names that I'll mention as we conclude and prepare for networking and tours. I just want to recognize Tazari Robinson, the Executive Director of the Boys and Girls Club, who is here with us today. Also, Brandon Morgan, one of our partners from the Crim Fitness Foundation, is here as well as I think I've already mentioned, but Steve Tunnicliffe, the superintendent of the GISD. And so can we get a round of hand for those partners as well who came out today?